Hey everybody, Tarik Rever here. Hi, I'm assuming you're watching this because you've seen episode 71 and 72 of Dragon Ball Super. Man, this has gone crazy with Hit and Goku. I'm really excited that Hit is in the picture. I like the development so far under the training on the Whis, him and Vegeta under Whis. But I'm still to see something like Hit come into play that really, he's not just trying to fight you, he's trying to kill you, you know? So if he's going to kill you, you're going to push yourself past the limits. Past the limits. He's going to push himself also past the limits, Hit too. So that's the thing that we were all really excited about. And the first time you saw Hit come into play in their first tournament, but the tournament didn't really show their limits because they had restrictions, you know. So him and Goku couldn't go past the point of like, you know, they had to hold back a little bit, you know. Even Hit was like, you know, you're standing here because I'm not trying to kill you, you know. And Goku was like, damn, I guess he's right. You know, I want to see what he can really do, you know. So it's good to have a chance to really see a true fight between him and Hit. And like the two episodes is great because it was like pretty much both episodes dedicated to this fight for the most part. First episode 71 was like Goku like sensing, trying to sense Hit. He knew that he's on his way for, you know, for obvious reasons. You know, episode 72 you found out what it was. But what I was trying to figure out was, okay, so in episode 71, you saw Hit flicker, like, you know, and then he stood still. And, like, you know, Goku was throwing his punches and kicks, and, like, they're going right through him, like, wasn't in there. So literally, you find out in 72 that he actually wasn't there, which I suspected, but I can figure out how he was doing it. Like, how was he was doing this, you know? So essentially, he mutated to, like, a second version of it. He can just do the essential time skip by itself. He can time skip and bring people into this time skip where they're acting, you know, in real time. They're talking in real time, and everybody else is frozen. He can do that if he wants to or not to. He has full control of that now. And the third thing he evolved to where you see that red stream come out of his eye, that red trail or tracer comes out of his eye, is him like slipping into another dimension of time. And so time, he's splitting time. He's splitting it. He's like, he has a projection of what is happening in the present time, and then he has like the future version of himself skipping and walking around like other times like right next to you, like maybe not frame but right next to you or something like that. um and then so you're hitting that, and then as you're hitting that, he's walking in front of you and does that one punch, you know. But you're still not able to touch him, you know. Like you're out of stream of it. So basically, he's skipping out of time. His energy itself, coming from a strike, can also move to matter because that matter that is in front of you, in front of him, it's not actually there. The matter isn't there because he's in different timeline, so to speak. And also I believe he says his hits don't miss. He doesn't miss because I believe he's tracking your ki. He's locking onto your ki, and he locks that like a heat-seeking missile with his fist or his energy from his fist. So essentially, what looks like what's happening is that Goku, the first type hit on 71, episode 71, where Goku took that punch and it looks like that dent, and then like he dies basically. He locks onto Goku's ki. Goku is trying to hit him, but he can't. He slipped out of time to the other time. He charges his energy into that one punch. The punch moves to Goku's body because as you see in episode 72, the energy moved to solid energy. You know, so it can go to inner energy, but for some reason, he's able to lock onto the energy that he specifically wants, and that energy he can change. You know, so but you can't change him. So that's why I was able to go Goku like it was butter. And I was like, oh man, that was so brutal to see that. You know, my poor Goku would see like that happen, you know. But you knew he was coming back, you know. So especially when you saw the preview and everybody's talking about it. So he comes back, the energy blast, which a lot of people are like, that's weird because the energy blast comes back to him. It should dissolve. And a lot of people are saying it should dissolve. And I think I agree in most cases it should. Piccolo says he knew it was going to happen, that he did on purpose. So I've seen a lot of telekinesis in Dragon Ball Super more than Dragon Ball Z, oddly enough. And even in the baseball tournament where the ball between Universe 7 and 6, between the baseball was moving around the bats, you know, so you can isolate energy and move it around. So his key blast is his energy, so he can easily just push his energy up, move it around, and pull it back from himself. You know, he's and have that kind of control. Now, whenever he threw it in the air the first time, as he was dying, if he pulled it back in, I wonder how long it takes for it to come back. You know, that's the only thing I can figure out the timing of that. You know, but Goku is smart as hell when it comes to fighting. Not so much like other stuff, like everyday life kind of stuff, but when it comes to fighting, strategy, he's a great like leader, fighter in general. You know, that's pretty awesome. You know, he really is a good Saiyan. You know, and so I think he used that to his advantage. He was like he stayed calm. He knew that the odds were against him, but there was some way to do it. And since he died, he used that advantage of dying to know what not to do. It's like, okay, don't do that. That killed me. So there's obviously some way around this, you know. So he adapted quickly. He created enough space. He kept changing the environment. Hit followed, you know. So he was the leader of the environment. You know, he was the catalyst that created the opportunities. He made his own opportunities to win. So that was awesome. So I'm really excited to see what this tournament really entails. Now to see this fight, and I'm hoping to see Goku really excel further and take Vegeta with him because Vegeta's awesome too. He's working hard. I think Whis is working him Vegeta like crazy, and he's going crazy, man. He's like training nonstop, you know. But that's what it takes, Vegeta, you know. So we'll see how far they both can excel, and then I don't know if Vegeta will ever fight Hit, but I want to see Hit fight like the top people like Goku, Vegeta, and hopefully Gohan will be right next to these guys sometime. So, okay. Well, like, share, subscribe. Thanks a lot, everybody. See you next time.